Gentlemen, let me ask you this. How often do you suppress your deepest desires, not because they're wrong, but because you feel ashamed to express them? Today, we're breaking the silence. This isn't about fixing you, it's about liberating you, educating you. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to express your sexual desires confidently and authentically without the weight of shame holding you back. And trust me, you'll wish someone had told you this years ago. Before we dive in, gentlemen, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for insights that redefine strength, confidence, and fulfillment for men like you. Let's build a stronger, wiser community together. Now, let's get into it. Step 1. Open communication with partners. Gentlemen, let's start with a foundational truth. Relationships thrive on communication, and when it comes to sexual desires, this principle holds firm. Yet, many men hesitate to initiate these conversations, fearing judgment, rejection, or misunderstanding. But consider this. How can your partner truly understand your needs, your desires, and your emotional landscape if you never open up and share them? Effective communication is not just about honesty, it's about approach. When discussing something as sensitive as sexual intimacy, tone and wording are everything. Instead of framing your feelings in a way that sounds accusatory, such as, "I feel neglected," consider saying something collaborative like, "I value the intimacy we share, and I'd love to explore ways we can deepen it together." The first creates distance, the second fosters connection. Expressing your desires is not a selfish act, it's an act of trust. It signals to your partner that you respect and value the relationship enough to be vulnerable. A good partner will appreciate your honesty far more than your silence, and often they're waiting for you to take the lead. Communication also opens the door to mutual understanding. It allows both of you to navigate the changes that naturally occur in life and intimacy, ensuring that neither partner feels unheard or unseen. When done with care and respect, these conversations don't just improve your sex life, they strengthen the emotional bond that underpins your relationship. Gentlemen, never underestimate the power of open communication. It's not just a tool for expressing your needs, it's a bridge to deeper trust, intimacy, and connection. Take the first step, and you'll be surprised how much stronger your partnership can grow. Step 2. Embrace changes in sexuality. Gentlemen, let's confront an undeniable truth. Our bodies and lives evolve as we age. Your 40s, 50s, and beyond may bring changes in your sexual health and desires, but here's the important part. These changes are not a decline, they're a transformation. This stage of life isn't about losing anything, it's about gaining a deeper understanding of yourself and your relationships. Too often, men fall into the trap of comparing themselves to their younger selves. You may look back at your 20s, remembering youthful vigor and energy, and feel a sense of loss. But ask yourself this, was the intimacy in those years truly better, or was it simply different? Today, you bring wisdom, patience, and the ability to connect on a level that's far more profound than physical performance alone. Your sexual identity is not a static trait tied to how you performed in the past. It's an ever-evolving aspect of who you are. Embrace that evolution. The key is to shift your focus from what your body can do to what your mind and heart can offer. This perspective not only relieves unnecessary pressure, but also paves the way for experiences that are richer, more meaningful, and deeply satisfying. Maturity, gentlemen, is not a limitation, it's a strength. It allows you to prioritize quality over quantity, emotional connection over fleeting moments, and depth over surface-level interactions. By embracing this evolution, you don't just adapt, you thrive. And in doing so, you unlock a version of intimacy that's not just fulfilling, but transformational. So, own this stage of life and make it yours. Step 3. Focus on intimacy beyond penetration. Gentlemen, it's time to challenge one of the biggest myths about intimacy, that it's solely about performance. Society has long conditioned us to equate sexual expression with penetrative acts, but let's pause and reflect for a moment. How many of the most deeply intimate moments in your life had nothing to do with physical performance? Chances are, the moments you cherish most involved emotional connection, shared laughter, or a quiet understanding that needed no words. Intimacy is about connection, not perfection. A gentle touch on your partner's hand, holding them close during a difficult moment, or even sharing a look that speaks volumes, these are the building blocks of true intimacy. Such acts aren't just expressions of love. They're reminders that you value and cherish your partner for who they are, not just for what happens in the bedroom. By broadening your perspective, you take the pressure off yourself to perform, and instead create space for experiences that feel more natural and fulfilling. Focus on the power of touch, the warmth of your partner's presence, and the depth of a meaningful conversation. These moments nurture intimacy in ways that transcend the physical. Gentlemen, exploring these dimensions of connection doesn't diminish your sexual identity, it enhances it. You'll find that this approach strengthens your bond, fosters trust, and creates a space where both partners feel truly seen and valued. When you shift the focus from performance to connection, intimacy becomes not just an act, but an experience, a deeply satisfying and transformative one. And in that, gentlemen, lies the secret to a more fulfilling and pressure-free relationship. Step 4. Seek professional guidance if needed. Now, let's talk about something that many men shy away from: asking for help. Society often tells men to man up, implying that seeking guidance is a sign of weakness. But let me tell you this: recognizing when you need help and having the courage to seek it is one of the most powerful displays of strength and wisdom. If you're wrestling with feelings of inadequacy, insecurity, or shame, you're not alone. These emotions don't make you less of a man, they make you human. And while it's tempting to push them aside, unresolved struggles have a way of resurfacing. This is where professional guidance can make all the difference. Think of therapy or counseling as a maintenance check for your emotional well-being. You're not broken, you're simply fine-tuning a machine that's built to last. A skilled professional can help you identify and dismantle the barriers that hold you back, whether they stem from societal expectations, past experiences, or personal doubts. They'll give you practical tools to express your desires and needs confidently, without shame or hesitation. Imagine the freedom of being able to communicate openly without the weight of fear or stigma. That's what seeking help can unlock. And don't let pride stand in your way, gentlemen. Pride can be a silent saboteur, convincing you to stay stuck when the way forward is just a conversation away. Remember, the most intelligent and capable men are those who understand the value of guidance. Whether it's a therapist, coach, or trusted confidant, seeking help is not just smart, it's transformative. Embrace it, and you'll find yourself stronger, more self-assured, and more equipped to live authentically. Step 5. Cultivate self-acceptance and confidence. Lastly, gentlemen, let's focus on the foundation that supports everything else: self-acceptance. Confidence isn't a gift handed to you, it's a skill you develop over time. And that journey begins with embracing yourself fully, imperfections and all. The scars, the wrinkles, the triumphs, and even the failures, they all tell the story of a man who's lived, learned, and grown stronger with each challenge. When you look in the mirror, don't just see a reflection, see a man of experience, a man who has weathered storms, overcome obstacles, and gained wisdom along the way. Stop comparing yourself to others, or even to the man you were in your 20s or 30s. That man was learning. The man you are now has knowledge, resilience, and the capacity to inspire others. Celebrate your strengths, no matter how big or small they seem. Did you handle a tough situation with grace? That's strength. Did you provide for your loved ones when it wasn't easy? That's resilience. And while you acknowledge your achievements, don't shy away from your struggles. Those moments of vulnerability are where real growth happens. Engage in activities that enhance your sense of self-worth. Physical exercise keeps your body strong and releases endorphins, boosting your mood. Mindfulness practices quiet the inner critic and help you focus on the present. Dive into hobbies you've always wanted to explore. They're not just distractions, they're opportunities to reconnect with your passions. A confident man knows his worth, not because he's perfect, but because he accepts himself as he is. And gentlemen, that kind of confidence isn't just empowering, it's magnetic. The world notices, and so do the people who matter most. So, there you have it. 5 strategies to express your desires without shame. Open communication, embracing change, redefining intimacy, seeking guidance, and cultivating confidence. Each step is a brick in the foundation of a stronger, freer version of yourself. Now, before you go, let me remind you, this journey isn't just about improving your relationships, it's about rediscovering yourself. If you found this video valuable, hit that like button, share it with a fellow gentleman who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more transformative insights. Let's keep the conversation going, gentlemen. See you in the next one. Stay confident, stay strong.